We were inspired to take WELL certification because of our deep commitment to prioritize health and well-being within our buildings. We recognize that a healthy environment has a significant impact on our productivity, satisfaction, and the overall quality of life for the people who spend a lot of time within our buildings. WELL provided us with a comprehensive framework, evidence-based strategies to manage and enhance spaces that promote physical and mental well-being. The good thing, this aligns very well to our core philosophy.
When we talk of sustainability, both from the health of the planet perspective and the health of the people perspective, the biggest driver I've always seen is actually the ability of us to be able to make an impact. At the end of the day, as an organization, DN3 is one of the largest sustainability and wellness consulting firms in India. And our role in terms of facilitating clients to be able to incorporate and implement sustainability and wellness interventions within their buildings and to measure and demonstrate to them the benefit that they've achieved and to actually be part of the journey with them, to hear feedback from them when they say that we've really, made a huge impact is actually something wonderful.
By integrating the WELL principles in our buildings, in its design and operations, we create spaces that actively support occupiers' health, their comfort and productivity. This focus is not only a differentiator from the competition, it also enhances the overall experience of the building users. And the way we do this is we prioritize the implementation of sustainable activities and practices across the building and the wellness-oriented amenities that contribute to a healthier, but more importantly, an enjoyable built environment.
For a nucleus office park, WELL is something what we regularly practice as a part of our day-to-day business operations rather than a one-time certification. So all WELL parameters are very impactful and we regularly monitor this. However, certain parameters which is more dynamic in nature, we are trying to measure it even a real time. So one of the most impactful strategy what we found within the WELL certification is optimizing the indoor air quality. So the indoor air quality normally plays a very crucial role because that is where, especially post-COVID, we have a lot of questions we received from our tenants about what are the steps we have taken on controlling or regularizing the indoor air quality. So we took it as a major challenge, have implemented a lot of initiatives across our parks. The most important is ensuring a proper ventilation. So we have ensured that we maintain the indoor air quality by having a proper ventilation, which is defined by the NBCs, and this obviously will enhance the indoor air quality. So how do we monitor it? We have installed indoor air quality monitors across our common areas, which constantly monitor these air qualities. And by doing it, what we achieve is we have taken all these parameters into our control center and we are constantly monitoring it. After analyzing in our command control center on these air qualities, if at all any of particular areas where we are not within the defined standards, we take measures immediately. So the real-time monitoring helps us to ensure that the indoor air quality has been maintained as per the WELL standard. This ensures that whatever parameters we need to monitor, this being monitored on a real-time basis. Second is the water management. The water management is another key aspect because we receive water from different sources. It could be a municipal water connection or it could be water tanker supplier. So there are chances that we may not be able to define the water quality, the incoming water quality. So what we do is we treat all the water, domestic water, as per the WELL standards. So we have installed sophisticated, most modern technologies in our water treatment plant. All these water treatment plants are again being constantly monitored, real-time monitoring. So whenever a parameter goes out of the limit, we get a real-time alert from our intelligent water monitoring systems, and this gives alarm to our shift engineers who ensures that the water treatment plant is being shut down and initiatives have been taken. Wherever corrections is required, that correction has been done, and then we supply the water as per the prescribed quality. So this has been working in all our IT parks, and which ensures that the water we supply to our tenants and the common area facilities are good quality waters.
There are a lot of examples. I think that the biggest plus from the well standard has been the well performance verification component, where we are able to measure and demonstrate the benefits to people. So it's not just, somewhere there we feel it, but we don't know what exactly it is. Well has actually been able to translate that to measurements that we can display within office buildings, within residential spaces, within malls, and all kinds of environments where people can actually see how well the building is performing. I think that the biggest transition that WELL has done is to take a framework and move it into a performance-based program that the end user of the building is able to see and able to understand and enjoy.
At Embassy REIT, we have got a vision statement of reimagining spaces, and which is based on 3 pillars: resilient planet, revitalized community, and responsible business. Now, these 3 pillars basically has got 6 focus areas and 19 programs to ensure that we are able to deliver a vision statement to our internal and external stakeholders. Our key assets to our business are our occupiers, which actually makes us to run our business. We feel that our customer centricity is one of the social program, is one of the key importance for us, because unless we are not able to match up the requirements of our occupiers and deliver it to their standards, we are not able to take care of their employees, their productivity. Probably that will have a direct impact to our business. That's why we feel that buildings should be designed and imagine in a way where it actually supports, enhances their productivity. So ESG goal, the social part in terms of my health well-being of my own internal stakeholders, health well-being of my external stakeholders, my customer centricity, my customer satisfaction is one of the factors that is directly impacted by IWBI, WELL certification and WELL Scale scores. Those policies have definitely helped us out in realigning our own thought process and vision statements to ensure that we get the maximum benefit out of the entire process that we have developed over years.
ESG for our organization primarily revolves around planet, people, and practices. Now, WELL helps us to address the people part of it. People include the occupants of the building, the communities we work around, and our own employees. WELL also helps us to prioritize our occupant health, well-being, and comfort. Now we have spaces which are promoting employee satisfaction, productivity, and moreover, WELL gives us a credibility and confidence to all our stakeholders as well.
The integration of sustainable practices such as energy efficiency, reliance on renewable sources of energy, water conservation, reduced waste to landfill, and responsible material sourcing, we minimize our environmental footprint and contribute to a healthier planet.
We actually view India as a market that has a tremendous potential of being the leader in terms of the adoption of WELL. When we launched WELL in the year 2014, we saw a similar phenomenon happen with the China market. We saw massive adoption of WELL occur, which was aligned with the amount of development that was going on in that region from a real estate perspective. We're seeing a similar speed of development happening in India at this point in time, and I think it's a perfect opportunity for the adoption of WELL to go in line with that development that's going on. It's both fortunate and unfortunate that it took a global pandemic for the world to realize the importance of health and well-being, especially within the built environment. But I would say that the pandemic has helped validate what we always believed in the eyes of others, and people now understand the importance of what we've been saying for years, and it has done wonders to the adoption of WELL, not just in India but globally. What is also apparent is that the adoption is not necessarily dying down now that the pandemic is nearly over. We're seeing organizations and people continue to engage with us. We're seeing the investor community now emphasizing on the importance of health and well-being, and it has turned into a more profound movement than it has ever been before.